Wow. I just totally got lucky.
Really?
Yeah. It's green and round. So we're obviously making a little bit of attempt at the side of the road in front of the cellar hole, and it's what? It's pull tab alley?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Look at Tim.
Oh, wow.
First signal, I figured, you know what, just go for it, and it wasn't very high of a signal.
Is it a weedy?
Nope.
No, oh no.
What did Waynos dig 2 of last time?
Indian.
Early, look how thick it is.
Yeah.
Well, let's dry that out. Well, it's definitely an Indian, and it's a fatty like the 2 Waynos dug last time, but I can't see the date. Either way,
Oh yeah.
what a lucky start. What are you up? Metal pieces? What are you doing? Swinging over a patch of 22 casings?
Probably.
Jeez.
I've already dug like 7 of them. But that one area, those were those signals that kept jumping out. So I got like 7 22s and 3 pull tabs.
Well, that was quick.
Yep. Yeah, they were all real shallow targets.
Gotcha. Well, good. Get them out.
Yep. Now, when you think 80 in the leaves, what's your first thought of what you're going to get?
Can.
Right. This was not a can. This was a, I guess you could say we'll use it as a cliff note.
Nice. Oxen knob.
Yep.
It was in the leaf cover?
Yeah, it was right there. I was trying to find it. It was rolling around in the leaves. I thought it was an acorn at first.
Beautiful.
I went past it, but
good job.
yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all. Well, it's a thing. And it's not a pull tab. Alright, I'm going to hope for the best and say crotal bell.
Oh, wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, any relic is cool, but there's something about those. Oh, never mind. I think that's what we're looking at here.
Oh, it's still a relic, though.
Yep. Jar lid. Yeah, it's going to be because it was close to the surface.
That's cool.
Yep, definitely.
Preserve jar lid. No insulator.
Yeah, it's too bad the little insert wasn't in there.
Yeah.
I love those because they always got the cool designs and the writing around them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, and they shine right up nice and pretty when you wipe the dirt off.
Well, there you go. For pulling through party trash,
Right.
we're doing all right.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of pull tabs and pistol rounds, 22s, couple of little scraps of metal, but I mean, if you don't check them, you could walk by something really good.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds excitable.
Yeah.
Be right over. Alright, so a few minutes ago you were talking about everything washing down the road.
Yeah, so I came down the road.
Yeah.
I was right.
Oh! Nice bell, Tim. Yes!
Very excited about that.
Ring up?
That rang up.
Coors Light.
Probably.
Pretty much. No, that on your machine it probably would have been a 70.
Yep.
Good for you, man.
That's awesome. Look at it, fully intact.
Yeah, except for the dinger.
Was it deep? Looks deep.
Yeah, it was almost a foot down.
Wow, and you know, another thing you had mentioned was you were going back over by the barn, which is across.
Right across.
Right there. Yes.
Nice.
Good for you, man. That's exciting.
Fine, man. As soon as I heard that, I had to come see what you found.
Yeah.
I was like, awesome, you found something good.
Not deep.
No, it's in the leaves. It was here. I moved the leaves so I could see if the signal changed, and the signal moved. A harmonica reed?
You know what? This is, they are reeds, and I found a big chunk of that down there in the dump that I did on the Not Thursday episodes.
Yep.
I found
Some of this?
yes, and it's actually probably about 3 inches longer. I don't know what it came out of.
Oh, I was hoping you did, because I'm like baffled. I'm like, it's kind of odd shaping. Usually they're perfectly symmetrical for...
It could be an accordion.
Oh, right.
Either way, that's definitely cool. And the only other place, like I said, I've seen them, is way down the hill.
Oh, that's something I've never found before, so that's cool.
Yep. Oh, nice. That is very cool. Clean brush, fine things. And that's the keyhole to it all. That's great.
I found a thing.
Oh.
You know, sometimes you'll find that round piece of sheet metal.
Yep.
That's like perfectly round.
Yep.
Well, that's what I thought this was, and then when I started wiping the dirt off, I could see that there's writing all over it.
That's number 4. You got one of them New Hampshire seal things.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, let's shed some light on it.
I don't know if I can flatten it a little bit. I don't want to break it. Ooh. You see it better now?
Uh-huh. Yep, that's number 4.
Nice.
From this site. So I dug 3. No, wait a minute. Number 5. Did you dig one here?
No, this is my first one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so number 4. I don't know what they came off of.
I have no idea.
But... Oh, okay. It's 4 here. And the 5th one came from the big permission.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not made out of quality metal either.
No,
you
it's
can
just
see.
1800 stamped out stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Check that thing out. Now watch what happens when I flip it. There's a shank.
It's a square button.
Yeah.
Wow.
And let's see if I can find it. So I pulled this thing out. This was in the hole before it.
Yep.
Until I didn't clean that off of it yet. And then I had a 55 over here. The signal reduced in numbers by like 15. After I took this out, it was nothing. Then I had a 55 in this little clump of grass there, or sod, or whatever you want to call it.
Turns out to be a
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, so this piece here, if I can get it in the sunlight, it was part of the drill, the hand drills where you crank them.
Yep.
And I'm assuming that this is part of the sprocket for it. Because they were both in the same hole. Either that or it's an old clockwork piece that just happened to be there.
Or the other part is part of the clockwork.
Yep.
Oh no, that is actually a drill bit.
You know the hand crank drills that they used to have?
I bet you're right on your first assumption that those go together. That's the...
I only know that because I still have one in my mother's garage.
They still work.
It still does, but I don't want to use it because I'm afraid to break it because it's a classic, you know?
Yeah, well, you just dug a classic.
Man.
Wow, this little spot for you, huh?
Yeah, and it's weird because there's like this little trench almost like where a tree was. And that's where I'm finding all the targets. I'm following this little trench up that way.
Keep going. Keep going with it.
Oh yeah, I'm over here like Trench Reznor.
It's big and it's deep.
You've got something stuck?
Yeah.
How far down the road did you get? You in the river yet?
I'm about a quarter mile down the road.
Let me get Waynos for you. Have you got a visual on it?
I do. I believe I hit the double bell day.
No, sir. All right, let me take a trip with you. Hey, I'll be out for a bit. I gotta go down the road with him. He needs help with an extraction.
Oh.
He thinks he's got another.
The excavator needs help with an extraction?
He does.
Oh.
So I'm gonna take.
Name when you need him.
If I don't want to break it, yeah, I need help.
I'm gonna take a walk.
All right.
See, I told you when we were coming up here, no one, at least for all the years of me being here, ever detects the road.
Yeah. I mean, this is obviously washed down. It used to be a lot higher. I mean, there's still probably a pile down there somewhere.
Right. Oh yeah, you are pretty far down. Good. Good meaning there's signals way down here.
Right. Well, like I said, it all washed that way. Your side of the hole.
Holy mackerel, you're right. Wow, Tim. That's deep.
That's deep. I mean, it came up as a coin signal, and that was deep. And look at the size of this thing, and that's even deeper, you know?
Right. Holy cow. Wow. Man, I really hope that's all there for you.
Feels kind of like there is, like it is. I mean,
It's gonna be really old because I can already, if that's the, oh actually that might be the bottom, never mind. It's definitely old, but
seems to be a lot of detail on it, you know?
all right. I think we're loose. Let me back up so you can actually be the puller of the target.
It's whole. I can feel the top. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Wow. Fantastic. Look at that.
That's the biggest one I've ever dug up right there.
And that is the mid to probably late 1700s crotal bell.
Wow.
Yeah. Awesome for you, man. Double bell day.
Double bell day. We're dinging it.
All right, let's clean it.
Figure out what it was?
We figured out my ID was correct.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
You ready?
Yeah.
Wait till the camera can see the white of his eyes.
10 inches deep.
Holy grenade. Look at the size of
That's
that
the biggest
thing.
one I've ever dug up.
Check that out. Whoa. Wonder what number that is.
Yeah, I'm still cleaning it.
It's still in there. Sorry, I had to check it out.
No, isn't that amazing though?
It is. Look at that. See, you just need to get a little bit of time under your belt.
It's
You
exactly
still
what
got
we were
it.
just talking
He
about.
still got it. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
you know,
Definitely.
he's on his 4th day back digging, and
And now he's just kicking butt.
that's right, kicking bell.
That's right.
Well, congrats, Tim. That's
awesome.
Over the moon, guys.
Yeah,
That is
those are
just
one of those finds that's great no matter what.
Geez, a Conestoga.
I was just talking
And a crotal.
about the little one I found, and you can put 3 of them in there.
Yeah.
It's like the sun
Yeah.
Yeah.
or the Death Star.
I can hear it. It's in there.
It's in there. It's just rooted. They grew in around it.
So is it under a root and all that other stuff?
It really wasn't that. I mean, they were around them. Yeah, for
It
sure.
was pressed.
All
yeah.
pressed in
Well,
its face?
it's in the road. It's
Yeah.
10 inches deep.
It's
it
been
was just
compacted
tight.
for the last 150 years, 200
okay.
years.
But that's how you tell. So mid to late 1700s, it's going to have design on the bottom. Before mid 1700s, so early, it would have designs top and bottom.
Oh, okay.
And then when you get back before, say, 1700, the shanks, or the sprue as it's called, the suspension loop, would be cast one piece with the top of the bell and drilled out.
And drilled out.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you find a bell with a
Drill hole.
drill hole,
That's an older style.
it's 300 years old.
Wow.
Easily.
Right.
Awesome.
Definitely.
And the funny thing is, it probably popped off the wagon about 200 feet up the hill.
Probably rolled all the way down.
You're right, though. There's probably a pile of stuff down the bottom.
Yeah.
That's where all the bells are.
That's where they are. I'm headed that way.
All right, well, come get us if you find more.